Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone. And it is Game 5 in downtown Pittsburgh, PPG Paints Arena. It's all Penguins right now, although, as you would have expected, in the third period, things are getting chippy. A couple of fights on the ice. Malkin, Josi, Arvidsson, Hagelin. And they're looking for some carryover, something to bring into Game 6. This is very similar to me, what I saw in Game 5 against the Ottawa Senators when the Penguins came out and stormed them and won 7-0, only to lose Game 6 on the road to come back at home and win Game 7, but not without double overtime. So the Penguins would like to avoid a Game 7 if at all possible, but that means winning at Nashville, Bridgestone Arena on Sunday in Game 6. Bob Pompiani along with Paul Zeitz, the Post-Gazette 93.7 The Fan. So far, Paul, total domination at home by each of these teams. The Penguins 6-0 tonight. That's 15-4 in 3 games. Pekka Rinne run twice. I don't know. It's amazing what happens when you go to your home arena.
I don't understand it. It's like it's two different teams in these buildings. I mean, what were they outscored 9-2 down in Nashville? So basically, if my math is correct, real quickly, if my math is correct, we're talking about 24 goals at home by the home team and 4 by the road teams in these games. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's like they're completely different teams in their own buildings. So all signs would point to the fact that this is probably going to go 7 games. I think the one thing people need to remember about this one is it only counts as one. You know, in the Ottawa series, what they win 7-0, and then everyone kind of thought, well, Ottawa's done, and Ottawa came back and won Game 6. So it is just basically one win, but boy, they were impressive tonight.
Yeah, they were, and that's what it took. It took right from the beginning. We saw Sidney Crosby came out, and he really dictated. 6 different goal scorers here. They have 12 guys with points. How about Ron Hainsey? He gets in on it with a goal and an assist. You don't expect that from him, but he got in. We're seeing now the fights that have taken place. And Arvidsson got the better of Carl Hagelin. But I'll tell you what, Evgeny Malkin gets that energy going and that Russian temper, and he came in and took care of Roman Josi. So Nashville's trying to do anything to salvage something out of this game, and you're sure that Peter Laviolette is saying, hey, guys, go out and do something.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's the thing. They have been dominated in the hockey part of the game. There has been nothing close about this hockey game, almost from the start. I mean, they jumped right on them, and, they were on their heels. It was pretty clear that Pekka Rinne was in big trouble, and then all of a sudden, it's 3-0 by the end of the first period. That was pretty much game over. You kind of knew this team wasn't coming back from this.
It was a killer goal by Malkin if you're Nashville with 10 seconds left in the first period. It made a 3-zip, and that's when they pulled Pekka Rinne. So this one will be looking at the Penguins 1 win away from winning a Stanley Cup. That could happen on Sunday. If not, they come back home for Game 7 on Wednesday. Meantime, crosstown at PNC Park, the Pirates, after losing 2 games that they should have won because of Tony Watson blown saves, Paul. Tonight, there was no need for blown anything because it was blown open in the first inning, really. Marlins got 3, Edinson Volquez 7 scoreless on 3 hits. Garrett Cole, what has happened to Garrett Cole?
He's struggling right now. I don't really know what it is, but I'll tell you this much right now. He better figure it out, because if he doesn't figure this out and get it together, I don't know how the Pirates are going to ever really get back into contention for anything this season. That's not to say that they will or can anyway, but without him, they have no chance. The other thing, Bob, is we kind of got reminded that Edinson Volquez can be pretty good when he's got his stuff moving and he's got his stuff going. His changeup was good tonight. He actually is an effective pitcher when he's throwing, when he just kind of throws his pitches. So doesn't make it any easier because we like Edinson Volquez, but the Pirates just were terrible tonight, and there's not much you can say about it. This is three losses in a row. I thought the last 2 nights it was really bad, and then tonight was ugly, but at least tonight they just lost. They didn't blow leads like they did the last 2 nights.
7-1 was the final score as the Pirates lose. They're now 24-36 or 26-34. That's 8 games under 500 in a terrible division. If they were in any other division, if they were with the Houston Astros, for example, they'd be 20 games out of first. That's no exaggeration, folks. That's how bad and how good Houston has been. Well, we had a cheap shot here by Austin Watson on Justin Schultz right in the face. So the Penguins are going to have a 2-man advantage here, 5-on-3 for about a minute. And this is where you can really inflict a little harm. Just if they're going to play that way and get cheap, then you come right back and score as many goals as you can.
Well, yeah, and I think the thing about it is now you're just, what is there, about 8 minutes left, 7 minutes left? Now you're just in survival mode to just make sure nobody gets hurt. That's really, if you're the Penguins, your only goal in this thing, is make sure nobody gets hurt. So we'll see. The other thing is, Bob, if the Cubs were on the pace they were on last year, the Pirates would be like 18 games out of first
That's what I mean.
place.
Houston's on that pace and then some.
Exactly. So they've been very fortunate that the Cubs haven't gotten started yet.
We're going to take a break and get your calls on. It's 412-575-2600. That's the number of the Bordas and Bordas hotline. We're live tonight, Pittsburgh CW, the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call. It continues right after this.